How's it going, guys? Artomox here, and today I'm bringing you a mid lane gameplay. Today I'm going to be playing Ahri, and Ahri is one of my main champions. Obviously, every single time I play mid lane, I would rather play her or something different. I would have a really bad time when she's not strong, but since she's decent right now, I like to play her, so that is going to be my to-go pick. Today I'm going to be versing a Kassadin. This is patch 12.10b, where a couple of hot fixes were introduced, and as we said on the previous video, scalers are going to be huge, especially those champions such as Kassadin and Wukong and stuff like that. So you have to keep in mind that these are the type of champions that you're going to be facing right now. Ahri is not the biggest scaler, but then again, if you play correctly, especially in the lower elos, you should not be having issues, as I'm going to be showing you here. And also I'm going to be showing you how just following a simple concept will help you in terms of just having a decent laning phase into putting a lot of pressure on the map. If you like this type of content, please let me know, leave a comment what you guys want me to play or talk about next, and let's get right into it. So this is going to be the first laning phase, and the first thing I'm going to be talking about is abilities usage. Abilities usage is nothing more than just knowing when to use and how to use your abilities, and that is something that I'm going to be abusing. Right here, as you guys can see, I'm going to be using my abilities not towards the minions, even though if I'm going to be hitting them and I'm going to be hitting the enemy, it's also very, very good, especially if he's going to be playing around this wave of this part of the wave, since I'm going to be hitting him and the minions. Right now, on the early minutes, you're going to see how I'm going to try to auto, and every single time I use my Q is going to be pointed towards him. And this is what I mean by abilities usage. Your abilities should be used towards the enemy, so that in a position of power, you're going to be getting good trades. As you can already see here, I'm already winning in terms of HP. He's almost half HP and I'm almost full HP. So at the end of the day, just by using my abilities correctly and using my auto attacks, it's going to be pretty easy for me to build up a health lead. And another thing is playing aggressive. Obviously right here, as you guys can see, I'm going to turn on blue fog of war, and just because I'm pushing, I'm going to be able to see Wukong on going from his blue side towards his red side. Right here, you're going to see, boom, right here I am able to see him with the fog of war on. So that is exactly what why I'm going to be warding this, so that I know how he's going to be moving. Another thing is that when you play like this, it's considered aggressive play, and when you play this aggressive, you have to be mindful of how the enemy jungler is moving and his pathing towards ganking you, because by understanding that, you're going to be able to just avoid his ganks, as you're going to be able to see in this game. Another thing is that notice how I'm just straight up building a healthy lead in terms of CS versus Kassadin, because he cannot farm. And again, obviously, this is a very favorable matchup for me, you know, Ahri versus Kassadin during the early game. But at the end of the day, you can do this with every single champion. You know, most of the players would just get harassed. They would use their abilities to farm on the wave, and then you can just contest that into using your own abilities towards them, build up a good healthy lead, because right now he's scared by pushing. So at the end of the day, notice how easy it is for me just to go for a trade, and at this point he doesn't have any more potions, so he's pretty easy in terms of killing range right now. So I know that Wukong is on the top side, so I'm just very comfortable here. All I'm gonna have to do is just path towards this way if he ganks towards this way. So I'm very safe, especially because I know where Wukong is. And then right here, I'm gonna go for the kill. And the main thing is that 12.10 just hit me really hard, because before 12.10, I would 100% kill this guy because I know my damage. But at the end of the day, I missed my Q, I missed my abilities, and then everything else just went sideways. So I apologize for that. I should not be teaching these type of things, just making these mistakes. But then notice something. Even though I died there and we got a 1-for-1, which is not very good, he still lost all his minions. And look at the healthy lead that I'm already building. I am 10 CS relatively over him, and not just that, he's missing all of these minions. And at the end of the day, you know, if you farm way better than me, then you should, because remember that I'm a jungler, you should be able to create even a bigger lead, because I'm 16 right now, but then you should be like 20-30 at this point. So right here, same thing, abilities usage. I'm going to be harassing him every single time I can. Every single time I'm going to be throwing my abilities towards him. Right now I get ganked. Obviously reacting to the gank properly is very, very good, because you have to understand how not to get killed. Right here I saw Wukong playing this, pathing this way after the gank, so I definitely need to be playing this side, so that if he ganks this side, I can just run this side. And now I'm just gonna keep going, right? Like I'm gonna farm my CS. Right now I'm kind of low, so I don't want to go like super aggressive. I see Wukong over there and it's like, oh, I see you. I'm just gonna back up. And now this Wukong is going to be having a really hard time ganking me. And not just that, but I know at this point that my Rengar is on the bot side, and even though I'm not counting on him, I know that if I ping enough, he would be at least be able to see that Wukong is around that area, so that's going to be good. I'm gonna take all the minions. I have no mana, I have no flash, I have no ultimate, I have half HP. Might as well just go ahead and back. Obviously, it's a cannon minion wave coming. You always want to back on cannon minion waves, and you're immediately just going to go and keep going. So right here, I'm going to be getting, you know, the build. I'm not going to go too deep into it because at the end of the day, sometimes I just build whatever it is that I want to build. And I'm going to go for double amp tone plus dark seal and refillable potions. Obviously, getting those potions whenever you're playing aggressive is going to be very, very important, guys. Don't don't disregard them, sorry. So yeah, right here, I'm just going to be controlling the wave a little bit. And again, notice how I am not managing waves and stuff. I'm just straight up pushing, straight up harassing. Right here, minimap awareness. I see that this guy could be going down. I am already level 6. I definitely know that I can make this happen. I'm looking for him to do that. Immediately go ahead and kill him. Thank you very much for the free kill. And now I'm just gonna go path towards mid lane again. I'm gonna get the fruit, try to get a couple, you know, mana points right there, and immediately go back to the same situation. Now he's level 6. It's going to be a little bit more tricky to do these type of things, but then again, if you play it, you know, chill it out, you know, use your abilities correctly, everything should be fine. Right here, I did a big trick, which is going to be, I'm going to nearby the bush. I'm going to go nearby the bush so that this Cassadin thinks I'm warding this area. So that once I do that, now they think that potentially I could have warded this, and now Wukong is not gonna come this way, now he's gonna come this way. Obviously, that's if he falls for the bluff. If he didn't, then unlucky. But more often than not, when you're lower elos, people will, you know, do that. So right here, they're gonna find me. I'm gonna immediately spirit rush away. Obviously, I hate when they make me use my ultimate for that, because I love using it for more aggressive plays. But then again, you know, I'm building up my healthy lead, 20 CS already, you know, half HP, and everything is looking great so far. Obviously, he's potentially in killing range, but since I don't have my ultimate, it's going to be tough. Right here, I was kind of getting tilted every single time, you know, caster minions were like left 1 HP or 10 HP. But then again, it's the reality of it right now. So, you know, durability patch, fuck you. But yeah, I'm going to be getting the Everfrost, so I'm going to be getting the Lost Chapter plus the Kindle Gem. Since it's durability patch, I don't know why I'm always looking for ways to build a little bit of HP at the beginning, so I'm just going to be chilling. Right here, he's going to go in, and I immediately throw the charm because you can definitely see where he's gonna land with his R. Boom, and then immediately charm. And now all of a sudden, because of Ignite, you know, the tower is going to be pushing him. Obviously, I'm going to try to flash. This Swain comes in. But then again, guys, most of the players, when they get ganked this way, they would run this way. No, guys, run this way. Always go parallel towards the gank. And that's how I'm easily able to dodge that. Obviously, after that, I'm just going to push this wave. Cassadin had to back. I didn't. And again, I'm still building my healthy lead just by using my abilities, guys. All you have to do is just use your abilities, minimap awareness, and everything is going to be clear. And as I said, obviously, there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of things more than this. But at the end of the day, you know, notice how sometimes this is going to be more than good enough. Yeah, you know, wave control, yeah, whatever. But at the end of the day, you don't have to like overthink too much as long as you do the right things to do. Right here, I got 2 platings. And again, as long as I can keep up with the CS, you know, the pushes, the minimap awareness, everything else is just going to be falling into place. Right here, Cassadin is going to be going for something aggressive. And again, he doesn't have any more potions. He won't be able to heal. He's in killing range. He cannot farm. I can just have a field day right here. And it's going to be really easy for me. People would just like focus so hard on, oh, managing wave. Oh, they would lose so much pressure on the map. And at the end of the day, notice how easy it is for me to get a really, like a free solo kill on this Cassadin. Just because I'm harassing him and I'm doing like, you know, using my abilities towards him, having map awareness not to die. And then right here, I see Wukong coming this way, and I'm kind of scared. I'm just going to back up. And again, I'm not going to go run towards my tower. I'm going to go run parallel towards Wukong is coming. So right here, I'm going to back. Going to get my Everfrost. And I'm just gonna keep farming, just gonna keep doing my own thing. Again, notice, boom, boom, boom. Use all my abilities towards him just because I don't have to use all my abilities towards waves. At this point, I'm going to be a little bit more, you know, confident on using it on the wave because my Q is 5-second CD and then I can just farm very nicely like that, so I don't have any issues. He doesn't have any more potions either way, so, you know, whenever he gets half HP, I can just easily put him in killing range and then after that, just kill him. And again, that's how you usually do things, guys. Like, you're gonna trade up until a point where you can just go ahead and kill them like this. Easy. 2 trades, that's a free kill. Right now I can just push, take the rest of the platings, and all of a sudden you've already won your laning phase, guys. So yeah, in summary, all you have to do is just abilities usage so that you can, you know, out trade the enemy, put them in positions where they're not comfortable, and then you can just build a comfortable lead just like that. And then like that, you're going to be able to just straight up with that lead in terms of gold, because notice I've already built my Everfrost. He doesn't even have his first item yet. I am double his CS just by doing that. He's scared. And then at this point on, you know, I've been able to avoid every single gank that they've been throwing at me. Even though, like, this one is it's pretty funny that I'm talking about avoiding ganks when I'm just gonna get fucked by everyone right now. But at the end of the day, you know, this is how you technically play the early game in terms of, you know, the laning, because once you get those trades in, once you can avoid ganks, everything else just becomes immensely easy. Right here again, Swain top lane, Cassidy and Wukong, like everybody on their mom is right here. So, you know, I'm gonna take that death as okay because I was not expecting everyone to be there. I'm not gonna lie, maybe right there I was so focused on harassing that, you know, I forgot to look at the minimap. And, you know, sometimes you're expecting 1 or 2 players, but not like all 4, because let's be honest, I'm not a bot lane. Hello. There's no, like, they should all be on the mid lane. But then again, they want to support this Kassadin because at the end of the day, they want this Kassadin to scale. But hey, I'm not going to allow that. I'm just going to make sure to be able to close out this game ASAP. So right here, I'm going to be focusing on my wave. I'm going to push this, put them in killing range again. Boom, take my tower down. And after that, I'm gonna keep going, guys. People tend to like, oh my god, I'm gonna be afraid, I should not be keeping going. But then again, keep up the pressure, guys. That's exactly what you're looking for. Right here, Garen wants to do something very crazy. Wukong wants to come in. I kind of bait him out. And then all of a sudden, I'm able to kill this Garen. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna push this top lane. Right now, guys, remember, after 15, kills need to be turned toward objectives, which is going to be mainly the towers, right? So if you're going to be focusing on the towers, again, I just killed Garen. These guys fighting, potentially I could have helped them, but I'd rather, instead of keep, you know, the chase, I'm gonna rather, you know, take this tower down. Obviously, it's going to be way better for the game in terms of pressure. It's going to be in terms of gold. So at the end of the day, you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and push. Right here, I was thinking about getting this, but I saw Wukong running around here, so potentially he might try to do something against me. But, you know, I'm not scared. Since it's only Wukong, I know that Kassadin is dead. I'm not going to be too afraid of it. So I'm just gonna be pushing right here, you know, just chilling, you know, getting those minions. Wukong is gonna try to come here. I'm level 12, he's level 10. There's nothing he's going to be able to do. I can just ignite him, and I'm gonna throw the sticker in, and then he's just gonna straight up die. At this point, this Wukong morale is just straight up doomed. There's nothing he can do. And you could say, but this Wukong is fed. He's 5'3" too. Yeah, but he only has 85 CS when he should be having around 100, 120, 130. And not just that, but I'm 2 levels up because I'm fed too. So at the end of the day, it's very tough for him. He was fighting me when he was doing that, and now I'm going to be going for Demonic Embrace. Why Demonic? Well, you know, a lot of HP going on around the map right now, and the difference between range and melee is going to be 1.8 versus 1.0. So at the end of the day, it's very still usable, and that is a test that I wanted to put out, so that I just wanted to see if it definitely worked out. I'm going to be pushing this, and again, something that I love about being a laner, different than a jungler, is that people would flame you if you start pushing waves, but as a mid laner, top laner, or AD carry, you can just push whatever you want and then just straight up have the tools to be able to outplay them. So just like that, notice I'm just going to push mid lane and I'm going to be able to take this tower super easy. Right here, I'm going to try to get this guy so that we can get this next tower. But then again, I see a lot of players kind of clumping in, and it's like, you know what, I don't want any of this. I'm just going to be chilling it out. I have my red buff. I can just, you know, heal back up, and I'm just going to be, you know, chilling it out for the minute. So right here, now I'm thinking, like, what do I want to do? Where do I want to go? I see the top lane is kind of gone. I definitely want to be taking this this blue buff, because as you can see, mana could definitely be an issue. And then right here, I'm going to go try to defend top lane. I should have not gone for the blue. Maybe I should have definitely been able to defend the tower, but hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna land a ward there just because I'm kind of scared of Garen, even though he's 2 levels down. Let's be honest here, Garen ultimate is a menace, so I don't really want a lot of things to do. And then notice I have him backed. I have more than good enough items. No one has 2 items yet, and I have 2 items already, so I don't really have to back. I am full HP, full mana. I already took 2 towers mid lane, and my eyes have top lane tower, so I'm just going to be chilling. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and push. Again, I'm not going to be taking time because, you know, if you let this game go, it's going to be very bad. So we're just going to go ahead and try to kill the Garen. Thank you very much. We're going to get this tower down. We still have the Herald. Let's just wait for the 3rd hit. I have no ultimate, so I know that Wukong is coming, but then again, you know, I'm not going to be that lucky this time. And I'm just going to get killed. But just by getting killed like that, I was still able to get this tower. And all I had to do was just to keep going. My team was about to get dragon because everybody was up there, and they decided to FF. So that was the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys want me to play next. Let me know if you guys like this explanation in terms of simple concepts such as abilities, use just minimap awareness, and just straight up pushing for objectives. Playing aggressive, guys, is going to always be very you're gonna have a lot of reward if you play aggressive, if you are able to avoid those ganks. And yeah, you know, if there's anything you guys want me to play or anything that you guys want me to talk about, let me know in the comments. And as always, stay healthy, drink lots of water, and have fun on the rift, guys. See you in the next video.